Green Little One, welcome for here. I'm back again here with Miguel, and we do the live commentary of his Pokemon Sword playthrough. Last episode, we went to the Isle of Armor, just did a couple of things, and I think here we're back into the main game, alright?
I'm not gonna lie, we go back and forth all the damn time in this playthrough.
Okay. Oh, hey, Cobra. Thank you for showing evolution.
Did I not do that in the previous games?
I had me wars and you didn't show all your captures. That you weren't gonna show this too.
Yeah.
And that brother evolving.
Of course. Anyway, so my friend couldn't come over, so I'm just gonna spoil it now. No, we're not getting the fucking Kadabra and Alakazam.
Fair enough. I'm kind of annoyed with trade evolution.
Anyways, showing this off, just to let you know, yeah, this game has these, kind of like Final Fantasy 13 type battles where you control one character and then the computer does the rest. I just realized you didn't play 13.
I didn't know, but I know about the raids, but I heard the AI not the best.
Oh yeah, it's absolute shit. In fact, if you want to do the highest level raids, I kid you not, you do need to IV and EV train. IV grind and EV train. It's not possible to beat it otherwise. I don't know who designed it or who balanced it, but that's just how it came down to be.
I think about the fire type, they're going to go the rock type.
It has a double kick.
I guess.
Yeah.
And Max. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. None of us saying this. This is the first time we're actually doing Dynamax in game, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so let's talk about this. What are your thoughts about Dynamaxing?
I don't really care for it. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not.
Yeah, I guess it. I find it pretty mid too. I do like how when you use a move, they always give some kind of secondary effect. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Okay, how come every other PokeTuber gets to the first gym in episode 1, but not me? Not me!
I don't know.
Man.
Okay, you gotta admit that this is cool where you draw a giant Pokemon.
It's cool the first time. It's cool the first 10 times. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's like 50 of these fucks that I do. I don't. I got sick of this animation. I don't know why not. I find it cool all the time. Okay, maybe it's because you weren't playing this game in a freaking sprint effectively, where you just only play this shit back and back and back to back.
I was the only thing in Nuzlocke.
That's different. Nuzlocks are badass. Which, by the way, yes, the Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke is still fine. Okay, I just haven't set aside 6 hours out of the day to stream it.
I'm curious though. Oh, I can't see the evolving. Anyway, how would Nuzlocke work when, like, say, Sword and Shield, not Sword and Shield?
Oh, Scarlet and Violet?
How would you do? Yeah, where
okay.
Everything is open.
I'll make that very easy. What people do is they have the encounters on the route listed on a spinner, and they'll just click it once, and whatever it lands on becomes their encounter.
So, like, what do you mean by that?
So they'll click the spinner wheel, and then they'll spend some time looking in the route for that one encounter.
So what, they just have...
They use an external program.
I'm talking about, like, so when you go to a certain area, you look up all the Pokemon you can find in that area, put it on the spinner, and then spin it?
Yep.
Okay. That's the way, I guess.
I mean, that's technically what you're always doing in the older games. You just don't see them in the overworld.
True.
Yeah. Anyways, overall, your thoughts on this team?
Firehorn, Eevee, Tyro, Gribu, Kadabra, Blissave. Pretty good team.
Okay.
The Eevee can evolve, right?
No, it's the Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
The Let's Go Eevee can't evolve.
Alright, I thought so. Yeah, the team's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know, I think this team's kind of bad.
Yeah. I like him.
I mean...
It covered a lot.
Yeah, but... Like, we get absolutely shattered on by a fighting type once Kadabra goes down. And Kadabra goes down really easily because its defense stat is atrocious. Also, Fuck this Slowpoke. This Slowpoke took so long. It doesn't look like that, but it did. Trust me. This.
I know.
This
Oh, wow.
shit.
I forgot I had a berry.
Yeah. I don't know if the berries are different between versions, but I suspect they are. Also, fuck Yawn. Yawn is the worst mechanic. Don't you agree?
Sleep is around the worst.
Yeah, but Yawn is just, it's so slow that it's boring. Just makes you waste time. Sleep at least makes the fights tenser. If you're always being put to sleep and your opponent can keep abusing it.
Well, that's why competitive people like to use Yawn. Here's the thing though, what Yawn actually does...
It forces a switch.
Yeah. Which is really what people sometimes want if the Pokemon they're going against is a good matchup.
I'm gonna be honest, I think we should have one game with the with the Legends Arceus battle system, but that being the main multiplayer. Cause that battle system is really cool.
I mean, not gonna lie, it's cool, yeah, but I'm not quite sure what people think about that in competitive style.
Well, I mean, that's why we just try it once, and if it works, it works. And if it fails, we just move on and do something else. It would change the formula of Pokemon, you have to admit that. It would give us something new. Because Pokemon is kind of like COD in a sense, where you buy a new Pokemon game, you're pretty much getting 90% the same experience, just whatever the 10% difference is what separates them. It's like, realistically, the big difference between Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, and Modern Warfare isn't that big. But, you know, that small difference is what it is. It's like the difference between Platinum, Heart Gold to Silver, and Black and White 1 and 2. Those 4 games all run on basically the same engine, and they play pretty much the same. There's just some differences in the story that changes how you experience with it. And also, we're skipping this shit because you already saw me fight a Slowpoke.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, fair enough. You're not thanking me for it. How dare you? I'm kidding. Yep. So, yeah. I understand why women's clothing is so expensive now. It's so fun to dress up a girl. It's so crazy.
Diglett.
Yep. Also...
Oh yeah, and now the curry.
Yep, I'm showing it off because it is technically this game's new mechanic, and I'm calling out Scarlet and Violet again because your fucking sandwich eating animation was so shit.
But it didn't make shinies easier.
I don't give a fuck about shinies.
Oh my god, dude, you were just...
Okay? What do I care?
They're awesome. They're cool looking.
Yes. They are. Doesn't mean I care about them.
That's why you should care.
Always you should. Or you're supposed to be like this. You ever thought about thinking freely? Thinking for yourself, David?
Yes. And it's just, you just think freely. Just think you should like this.
No, if you think freely, you know why you could or could not like it.
I'm sorry, dude. I can't really agree with you everything what you said about the AI.
You can't agree with me on anything, David. This is the truth, okay?
What you thought about AI?
I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
I disagree. You know what? Let's move on. I don't want to fight. What I don't want to talk about is the Terra League.
Yeah.
For those who don't know,
let's fucking drug a little girl and fucking make her my wife. Holy, I'm just fucking joking. I'm joking.
Okay, and another thing. For those who don't know, Game Freak recently got a huge leak of at least a terabyte worth of data. And oh my god, the stuff that was revealed is insane. Miguel, how much do you know about it, aside from the stories?
Not much. I just know about the stories. What else happened?
Oh, quite a lot. We saw a lot of cut content from games.
Oh yeah, the X and Y stuff.
Okay, yeah, so those who don't know, X and Y, there originally was going to be plans for the camera being more dynamic. Also, thank you for choosing Bulbasaur. Thank you so much. Bulbasaur is the best Cancel starter.
It's the best starter in general.
No, that'll be Turtwig.
We're gonna agree or disagree again, David.
Moving on. Anyway, moving on.
Holy shit.
Hey, like, it's best we move on so we don't keep fighting.
My god, you speak like a fucking Democrat. Now let's just move on. Let's not talk about what I just said so that you don't question it further. Just let me keep making my point.
So what, you wanted to keep fighting?
We're not fighting, David. We're having a conversation. But yeah, let's move on because you want to.
Okay, look, other thing, the cameras were gonna be more dynamic and such, but obviously the 3DS couldn't handle it, so they had to cut that, which is quite a shame.
They did eventually bring it back for the Lola games.
Yeah.
So apparently there was cut content from Black and White 2. There was supposed to be a rematch with the Black and White 1 trainer at the subway, but just never got put in.
Huh. That would've been cool.
Yeah, it would have given me a motivation to do the subway. I mean, the fight with Red is what made me motivated to play Pokemon World Tournament.
You know, speaking of the World Tournament, eventually Max was gonna be in there. From Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh, yeah. I had to think about that for a second. Yep. I'm gonna be honest. So I don't remember when we actually get to the actual story. Because let's just say that it takes forever for this game to get going. Unless you're Pokemon Challenges, in which case you beat this game in 2 parts. That's not a joke, by the way. I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay.
Did you see how fast that went?
Yeah, that was I'm getting you fast forwarded, obviously, right?
I don't think so. Does the music sound fast forwarded to you?
No, it doesn't. Wow.
Congratulations, they finally corrected the issue that Gen 4 had. The slow-ass meters. It took them 5 generations later, but they finally did it. And also, I, at one point, had the debate as to which game was the best Pokemon on Switch. As of now, it eventually came to Legends Arceus or LGPE. But at one point, I thought it was Sword. But
well, Sword is a good game.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to knock it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I know your thoughts about the Let's Go game, so I'll listen to that, but I'm surprised you say that this game is better than Legends Arceus.
At one point, I did. Currently, I think Legends Arceus is a better game. Albeit, this game is a more focused game. It's a more focused experience. Legends Arceus is the fucking Skyrim equivalent of Pokemon. It's a fucking side quest simulator.
Which made me wonder how they're gonna handle the Legends VA. Is it gonna be simpler or gonna change it up?
According to what we know, it's supposed to be a build. You're supposed to be building Lumio City in that game.
Okay, I'm gonna ask it right now. Don't. I have chose not to look into leak for Legends Arceus. I chose not to look into the Legend VA leaks. So if you could just keep those to a minimum and not spoil too much, I'd be appreciated.
Oh, you were talking? Yeah, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I will keep that to 0 then. I just won't talk about it.
Same with the Gen 10. I know there was some Gen 10 stuff in there, but again, don't want to know.
Gen 10 better fucking have voice acting, I swear to God.
That's the one thing I agree on. Pokemon should have voice acting at this point.
Yeah, I understood on the DS that you didn't have enough space, okay? It would have been like hell to fit that on a cartridge. But we have Switch levels of storage, okay? It's not 1997 anymore, Pokemon. You can't get away with a non-voiced AAA game, because fun fact, Pokemon is a AAA game. Fuck, it doesn't look like it, but it is.
Yeah. But
The most funded studio in gaming, the most profitable IP in gaming. It's ridiculous. It's because they know they can release literal shit and just slap a Pokemon label on it, and the fucking fanboys will buy like 10 copies.
you know someone even noticed? Bulbasaur looks more. It's always. For some reason, Bulbasaur always look green in the game, but Ivysaur and Venusaur always look kind of bluish. Heck, in the anime, Bulbasaur was bluish too.
It might just be a color spectrum thing. I don't know. You might be right. Truthfully, I haven't looked that deep into the details of it.
Fair enough.
At one point, I was planning on getting a Leafeon, but the thing is that the fucking Let's Go Eevee can't evolve. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about things I wanted to do during this playthrough. For example, at one point, I wanted to do every single Pokemon tournament at the end of the game, you know, after the Crown Tundra stuff.
Right, the Star Tournament?
I was gonna do it for every partner, but holy fuck, that's boring.
Yeah, it's kind of like the partner map thing in Xenoverse 2, where you can do certain in the new DLC for one game, you could do story mission and invite a partner, and doing them sometimes changes the dialogue and what happened in them, but over time we just get too repetitive, doing the same quest over and over with different people.
I'm just gonna let everyone know right now I teamed up with Marnie.
Well, of course, Marnie's best girl.
Exactly, okay, and I'm still gonna stand by it. The fucking downgrade from her to Nimona is insane.
Okay.
It's insane.
Are we gonna bring this up every episode?
Every episode where we bring up Marnie, we need to shit on Nimona.
No, we don't, because Nimona's not a bad character. None of the rivals in Scarlet and Violet were bad.
I fucking hated those bastards.
I don't understand
Go back
why.
and watch my playthrough,
They have
David.
their own dynamic. They will make.
Go back and watch the playthrough, David. I promise you.
I
wasn't.
I wouldn't be able to understand what you.
I was.
They say until.
I figured you would understand me better because I'm not the one screaming in every episode.
I'm talking about what the saying, because you know you told us to play in Japanese.
Well, you and I just go play the game again. You like Scarlet and Violet, don't you? Just go replay the game.
Yeah, I will. I really will. But especially because again, I do not understand why you do not like the rivals. They were all, every single one of them had dynamics. Nimona was like the Goku one. She was always cheering you on to get stronger and stronger.
She got annoying though.
So Ivan had a whole dynamic with him trying to save his Boston. It was sweet. It was comic. And as someone who recently lost their dog at that time it came out, I freaking cried.
Well, I don't have a dog.
And then Penny, I don't know that.
No, Penny was such a stupid fucking villain. The way they resolved that issue is not how you would resolve. She started a group, and those group became bullies. Ergo villain. She also stole money from the Pokemon League. Are you okay? I'm sorry, David, but it's stealing money from a government organization.
Actually hurt.
Sorry about that. Wait, why am I apologizing? I didn't do that to you. There, go drink water or something. Anyways, you're telling me that somebody who hacked into what is effectively a government database and stole money from them is not a villain? I don't know what your morals are. She's a thief? She's a liar? She committed fraud at one point, if you really think about it. She led to the creation of a bully group who was admittedly founded on a just cause, but the path to hell is paved with good intentions, David. And she gets off scot-free! No, Penny should have been arrested at the end of the game.
No, she should not have. Look, what she did when she made Team Star, it didn't mean to go down like it did. Team Star was meant to be a support group for those who have been bullied.
Yes.
Because frankly, bullies are fucking the worst. Someone who has been bullied before middle school, I understand this. It's just that thing got out of control, and that's what she tried to fix her mistake for. That's what you're trying to do, to fix the mistake. As for the whole stealing money thing, actually don't remember she did that to help give stuff to us. I don't remember she doing that to others. So I can't remember that part.
She did take the money. She did take money.
I know, but I want to know she already gave him. She gave him to us after helping with each raid.
That's still bad. Even if that is true, that's still a bad thing to do.
I mean, by that logic, what?
Theft is wrong.
The episode about to end, so I'll continue the next one.
Okay, we'll do it in the next one. Have a nice day, everybody.